We've come second 3 times. But this season is different. The squad is deeper, the ideas are braver, and the best spine in the league finally has protection. Here's why the title can turn red and white. Injuries used to break the system. Think Saliba in 22-23 when all we were left with was Rob Holding. Now, we rotate without a drop-off. At 9, Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz are complementary. Gyökeres is vertical and violent, living off runs behind. Havertz links, pins centre-backs and arrives late like a shadow striker. When one carries the load, the other rests, and either at 65 minutes destroys tired legs. On the right, Madueke finally lets us protect Bukayo Saka. Saka is rhythm and repeatability. Wall pass, inside cut, cut back. Madueke is chaos. More direct dribbles, earlier take-ons, forces fouls and cards. Different tools, same outcome. Threat without overplaying the star. Minutes are spread in midfield too, so we don't redline Declan Rice every week. The net result? Availability in April, when it matters. Mikel has also moved on from control only to control plus courage. He's subbing earlier, pulling big names when the data says stop. And he's bolder with selection. He'll start Gyökeres Eze and Martin Ødegaard as dual 10s when the game demands it. 2 creators in both half spaces means opponents can't cheat to one side. We win games by adding threats, not just protecting leads. Tactical flexibility. 5 answers for 5 problems. If wide overloads stall, flip into a box midfield. Fullbacks invert, we flood the inside channel and create 3v2s around the pivot. Low block, early switches to Martinelli, isolate the fullback. Transition game, Saliba and Gabriel with Rice and Zubimendi screening, kills the counters at the source. Titles aren't about one perfect plan, they're about solving every game state by habit. 70% of the earth is covered by water. The rest is covered by Riccardo Calafiori. This beautiful man is everywhere. Left centre back stepping into midfield, underlapping into the half space or bombing wide when the winger tucks in. You'll even see him pop up at right midfield. He creates asymmetry that defenders hate and turns settled possession into scramble moments that open lanes for our forwards to bomb down the pitch. His finishing is underrated too. Just think back to his first goal versus City, his great finish versus PSV and even the winner against Wolves. There is no longer a sacred first 11. There are starters and there are finishers. Mikel Merino, Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli are closers in different ways, and all could start in certain games against certain opponents too. Clutch King Trossard with his one-touch finishes from cutbacks. The goals he scores are always so important and impactful. My favourite was the tight finish against Porto in the Champions League. Martinelli versus tired legs is glorious to watch. Think Bilbao this season, or the Bernabeu last season. When Martinelli gets a chance through the middle, he is so dangerous. Mikel Merino adds aerials, second ball control and late box runs. He is arguably the best headerer of the ball in world football right now. Just look at that goal against Newcastle a few weeks ago. Pure technique. Some players are best when the game is stretched, and some aren't. Some players are built for some games, and other players are built for others. That's proper squad building. Thank you, Andrea Berta. David Raya. Our 2 times Golden Glove winning keeper is personified by distribution, shot stopping, bravery, calm. He manipulates presses, hits the free man, claims crosses, and launches counters. Arguably the best keeper in the world, and if he was the same height as most of his keeping counterparts, he would be rated way higher by world football. Gabriel and Saliba. Without a doubt, the best centre-back partnership in the world. Recovery speed, aerial dominance, and on-the-ball composure. They let us play with the highest line in the Premier League without fear. Saliba is simply a Rolls-Royce defender, once in a generation. He is the Mbappe of centre-backs. No one is anywhere near his level at his age. And Gabriel must be the most improved player of all time. He is now easily the first name on the team sheet. This monster of a man is so dominant in both boxes and has become so good on the ball in his time at the club. These 2 players deserve a major trophy, and they will get one come the end of this season. Jurrien Timber. Have you ever seen a player this good post-ACL? He looks like the best right back in the league. Press resistant, 2-footed, comfortable stepping inside, and man-to-man will shut any left winger down. Declan Rice. Up there with Caicedo as the league's most complete centre mid. Ball winning, carries, and set piece quality. Corners, wide free kicks, and long-range strikes that flip matches. We'll never forget those goals against Madrid. He can play as an 8 or a 6 and still be the best in either position. One of the best engines in world football too. Martin Zubimendi. The calm glue, first touch pivots, pressure resistance, and tempo control. He frees Rice to anchor or hunt as an 8, and will surprise people with how physically capable he actually is. I think we will see a few more goals from him from outside the box. Set pieces, the repeatable edge. When open play won't open, dead balls pay rent. Rice's delivery, Gyökeres screens, Gabriel's back post crushes. 8 ugly set piece goals is often the entire title gap. And we know how good we are already at these. Slowly but surely, Gyökeres Saka is starting to look sharper again. This time, we're going to keep him there. We have a real rotation with Madueke. We have earlier subs and patterns that don't ask him to solve everything. Fewer emergency 90 minutes, more targeted 65s. Same output, better march. Kids who can give real minutes. The Hale end boys aren't just promise. They are usable depth. Nwaneri brings final third calm in disguise. He receives so well on the half turn and already has a signature move. That curler with his left from the top of the box. Lewis-Skelly is already a full England international and played last season like he has 10 years of experience in the first team. Think about those performances against Real Madrid and Manchester City. He offers pace, bite, and left-sided flexibility. As his natural midfielder, he carries the ball brilliantly and makes incredibly brave final passes. Max Dowman is a freak. 15 years of age is just mental. To get minutes from a manager like Arteta, when we have a squad this deep, shows this kid's ability. He is so tricky on the ball and so mature in his play that I'm sure we will see so much of him this season and definitely even more in the seasons to come. These aren't hopeful cameos. These are 15 to 20 honest minutes in busy weeks that keep senior legs fresh and training standards sky high, especially in those Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and games against weaker sides. The start that sets the tone. This isn't just a theory. This season's start backs it all up. Winning away at Newcastle matters because that fixture has been a psychological and tactical knot for us. Breaking it signals a tougher Arsenal. Beating West Ham at home closes another weird blind spot that's tripped us up before. And even in the one game that we didn't look like ourselves, the opening day at United away, we still found a way to bank the 3 points. Champions collect points on off days. Fixture for fixture against the last 3 seasons, we're already ahead. And not just in totals, but in the types of games we've flipped. Hostile away grounds, awkward stylistic matchups, and early season ring rust. The platform is sturdier. Now it's about stacking those routine wins. Rivals reality. Why City and Liverpool aren't the same threat. Manchester City, still elite, but in transition. They look like a team searching for a fresh identity. Less snap in the press, more possession without penetration. Pep is playing more defensively than he ever has this season. If it weren't for Erling Haaland's freakishness, that constant gravity in the box, they'd feel far more ordinary in phases. When chance creation dips, they lean on individual brilliance rather than a clear, repeatable style. Over 38 games, that wobble is exploitable if you're relentlessly consistent. Liverpool. Arne Slot won fast by doing what he does best, putting players in their best positions and restoring confidence. Now, with multiple superstar arrivals, the puzzle gets harder. Fit everyone in without shunting key pieces out of roles. They also lost Trent Alexander-Arnold, their quarterback, their maestro, their tempo controller. Everything started with him, switches, disguises, build-up. It all flowed through him. Frimpong brings pace and width, but he's nowhere near Trent's level as a passer or a field general. And that changes the rhythm. Even in late wins, they've looked scrappy rather than convincing. Integration time and selection headaches make their road bumpy, not inevitable. This year, it's control, courage, and red and white margins. The Emirates believe. Do you? Will the title come back to North London after all these years? Hit like, subscribe, and comment your predicted point totals down below. Cheers.